But right or wrong,
Yeah.
Ravens are the Chiefs' biggest threat.
Okay, so Cincinnati has earned the title because they've played the Chiefs tough, and they have the only quarterback in the league that's beaten Patrick Mahomes in a game that mattered. Oh, Nick, all the games matter. Just to be very clear, because I said this on TV yesterday, and people didn't quite understand it. What is the point of the regular season, DeMonte? Playoff seeding, right? To determine who has the highest seed, who has home field, all of this. Since Patrick Mahomes has been on the Chiefs, have they ever had to play a road playoff game? No. So they've either been the 1 seed or been the default 1 seed because the 1 seed lost every single year. So they literally have not had a damaging regular season loss because they've been in perfect seeding and playoff positioning every single year. So Patrick Mahomes has lost 3 games that mattered in his career. 1 to Tom Brady as a Patriot, 1 to Tom Brady as a Buck, and 1 to Joe Burrow. So Joe Burrow is the only quarterback alive that has beaten Patrick Mahomes in a game that matters. Because of that, his team gets the title of the scariest team. They have earned that. Now to the Ravens. And people, go ahead, DeMonte. Go.
Nothing. I just say that, like, I hate bringing it back there, dude, but, like, would you say the first game of the season matters? I'd say it's a pretty big game.
Well, let's see.
Like, I know.
Well, let's see. You mean the Lions game?
Yeah, I mean the Lions game.
Well, let's see. If the Chiefs get the 1 seed, how much does it matter?
I think there are certain wins that you just need for your soul and your, I don't want to say your ego, but just maybe like for the locker room, maybe.
Certainly matters for the other team, maybe. But what I'm saying is, if the Chiefs end up with the number 1 seed this year at 15-2 or 14-3 or whatever,
none of it would have mattered, is what you're saying.
Well, I'm just asking. I am asking that if you end up achieving the maximum, the biggest reward for the regular season is playoff seeding. If you end up with the number 1 seed, then I would argue the losses didn't matter. Now, if you end up being a game out of that 1 seed, it mattered greatly. We'll see. So we'll see if that game ended up mattering for the Chiefs. Now to the Ravens, and the point I was trying to make. And people will get mad. But a quick history lesson on Lamar and the Ravens. Lamar's first year in the league, he did not start until late in the season. He took over a middling at best team. They immediately went 6-1, looked awesome, and then in the playoffs he was terrible. Lamar's second year in the league, he started from day 1. They not only started 6-2, they finished 14-2. He was the league MVP unanimously, and in the playoffs looked terrible. Then next year, the Ravens started, you guessed it, 6-2, and then in the playoffs beat the Titans and then lost to the Bills. The next year, he started 6-3 and then got hurt. And last year, they started 7-3 and then he got hurt. I say all that to say this. The Ravens are in the I'll believe it when I see it in the postseason group. Sorry. We do this in sports all the time. This is essentially what the James Harden Rockets turned into at some point. It was like, yep, great regular season. I'll believe it when I see it in the playoffs. I need to see you come through. So the Ravens defense has been unbelievable, and Lamar has a case. He has been the MVP of the league. But there is, and I take the team very seriously, but there is a bit of I have seen it fall on its face too many times in the postseason, that Ravens operation, for me to fully believe in them. And I think that's fair. I think that's what a lot of people do with the Cowboys. He's paid and they have more weapons, but I need to see it. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.